Well, this evening we're again going to be talking about what appear to be crime and a lack of consequences in the financial world. And HSBC, you remember, admitted to laundering money from Mexican drug cartels and doing business with terrorists, admittedly. Greg Lesko of Lesko Financial Services is here to help us understand. Greg, help us understand.
Well, Larry, too big to fail may now be too big to jail. Late last year, the Attorney General's office announced that they had reached an agreement, a DPA, deferred prosecution agreement, kind of like probation with HSBC, where the bank has agreed to pay $1.9 billion in fines to settle the charges.
Chump change for them. Doesn't seem like an awful lot, does it?
Well, Larry, it is the biggest fine ever levied. But putting in perspective, it only represents about a month's of HSBC's annual profits.
Right.
Now, it hasn't affected their stock prices either. The shareholders have shrugged it off, and the price has gone up along with the stock market.
All right, so again, why not criminal charges?
Well, the U.S. Department of Justice says that just too many innocent people would be harmed. In other words, HSBC employees worldwide, thousands being laid off. And not only that, but a loss of confidence in banks worldwide could result, leading to a potential global economic meltdown.
It sounds kind of logical, but do you really believe those arguments, Greg, or is there really something else going on here?
Well, Larry, I think it begs the question, is too big to fail just too big? Now, it's reported that drug money fuels lots of banks' assets. In fact, a UN official once said that drug and crime money kept some banks afloat during the recession.
Maybe we could be closer to the real answer on that one then, huh?
Well, if HSBC does keep its nose clean, then there are no other consequences, it appears.
Yeah, so that's it, just a slap on the wrist, that's it.
That's what it appears. But here in upstate New York, as we know, HSBC sold its branches to First Niagara, so we don't have to deal with them. And that makes a case for investing with a conscience. If enough people that were angry with companies stopped investing with them, stopped doing business with them, stopped working for them, then results could happen. In fact, it has in history. Apartheid is one example. But in this case, it doesn't look like the government's going to do anything.
All right, well, kind of a call of action there, for action from Greg Lesko, but we're not sure whether that would happen either. But an interesting concept to countermand this financial world crime and lack of consequences. Greg Lesko, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.